Despain.
You're Mr. Despain?
Yes, I am.
Your limo's waiting. And so is Mrs. Despain.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, have you ever heard of a drive-by shouting? Well, you're going to see one today on MotoWorld 2. My lovely girlfriend Vicky and I have rented this excellently decadent vehicle with no roof. We're in Las Vegas. Can you tell there's lights everywhere? The Mirage, Treasure Island, the Sands, Wayne Newton. Wayne Newton. Like anybody cares, I thought that guy was dead in a freak accident. This is Las Vegas Supercross, the 15th round. E finito con questi. We are all done with all this racing. Out of control. Championships in the bag, and you know who got it. Young Jeremy McGrath. We asked him if he wanted to go for a spin with us. What did he say?
He couldn't make it.
He was temporarily indisposed, counting the vast quantities of riches, including big dollars from the Coors Challenge or whatever. But that's it. We're cruising around. We're having a little bit of fun. Please fasten your seatbelts.
Art, in 2 words, the reason Jeremy McGrath will not win the crown. Jeff Stanton.
I've got another consummate professional second, Mike Keidrowski.
I can't picture LaRocco healthy and strong all year. I've got him 5th with more of the bad luck that seems to be his constant companion.
Dave, it'll be a good year for anyone with Stanton's consistency, and he always reports in wonderful shape. We know that. I've got him 3rd on my list.
Family-sized portions of crow awaiting one or perhaps both of us at the end of the season.
It's happening, yeah. So Jeremy, Vegas, we're here. Yeah, you're over at the thing? Cool. Hey, what are you going to do?
Mr. Bernardo, it's Mr. Myers for you.
Hang on, I got Myers. Myers, what are you doing? No. Hey, I'm on the phone with McGrath. Hang on. What, your Nova's broken down? Hey, tough luck, call Ekman. Yeah. So listen, Jeremy, yeah, it's gonna be cool, huh? 117 tomorrow during practice. Hey, you're gonna dominate. Shred. #1 plate. All right. Yeah, we'll swing by and pick you up. Yeah. Knack you later.
MW2 is brought to you by Honda Motorcycles, the leader in on and off-road fun. Honda, come ride with us. And by Suzuki. Right now, your Suzuki dealer has the ride you've been waiting for and the financing to get it.
MotoWorld 1, conformists. MotoWorld 2, way rebels. Okay, let's just jump back real quick. San Jose Supercross, first 7-8 laps, you and Emig were going off. The whole place was on fire. No one was sitting down. Then you both went down. Was that like a little chancy, you know, say if the championship was on the line, or was that just racing for you?
No, that was just racing.
Jeremy McGrath greeted his fans, needing only a 16th to capture outright his 2nd consecutive Supercross title. But in typical McGrath fashion, winning the race was on his mind.
Today's no different from any other day. You know, I woke up the same this morning and come out to ride my own race. I want to win the race. I mean, I know that I don't have to win the race to win the championship, but I don't want to win like that. I want to win each race individually, so I'm going to be doing my best to win the race.
That was apparent as soon as the gate dropped. Number 6, Jeff Emig, got another Yamaha hole shot with number 11, Larry Ward, hanging close. By the end of the opening lap, McGrath would move past Ward into 2nd. Mike Keidrowski was a victim of tough times back in 15th, while his teammate, Mike LaRocco, number 7, went from 7th to 4th in 3 laps. Passing number 4, Steve Lapson here. Out in front, it was Emig, still in the lead at the halfway point. Skip Norfolk gave the sign, and Jeremy McGrath responded, putting the heat on Emig. Lap 8, LaRocco blitzes by Ward for third. Lap 10, Emig and McGrath at the finish line jump. Jeremy decides the time and the location on the track is right. That's racing. LaRocco accelerates by, moving into first place. Jeremy gets up in time to claim second. Emig drops to fifth.
He was protecting his line, trying to, and I blocked him. I mean, he could have stopped, but instead he grabbed a lot of throttle and ran right in the back of me.
Jeremy wanted to take the #1 plate for the win, but LaRocco rode flawlessly, especially through the very difficult loop sections. No mistakes on the triples as well. Larry Ward had all but secured a podium appearance until this mistake. And Steve Lamson, who's been riding well, grabs the final podium spot. Mike LaRocco, his third win of the season, moves into second in the points race.
Championship's over, so and that kind of ruined things early for me in the year. So it's just to get back on top and start winning some races and carry that into next year.
McGrath, his second consecutive crown, could become the first rider in Supercross history to win 2 straight titles, never finishing out of the top 10 in any race.
Congratulations on back-to-back championships from the AMA and all your fans. Good job.
Thanks a lot, Duke. I appreciate that from the AMA. I've worked really hard for this championship for the 2nd year in a row. I'd like to thank 1-800-COLLECT Honda, my parents. They do a great job cheering me on, and they're my biggest fans. And my mechanic, Skip Norfolk, he's doing a great job. Thanks.
Okay, I gotta get over this triple. I need a big bike. Let's power. Big. What do you got? What do you got? You got something for me?
Well, for me, it's the, it is the final race of a season that's had a lot of ups and downs. And bottom line, I want to win tonight.
I think it's first or nothing. I mean, I've ended up second to third, fourth every year and stuff, and I didn't see any difference between second and fourth. So, I think winning is the key, and that's what everybody's going for.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go out there and try to get another hole shot.
Yeah.
And not let anyone get by.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't do me any good to get second or anything worse than that. So I'll go out and try and win and look for next year. So next year could be a great year. Maybe a privateer can break top 3 in the series and hopefully win some races. No matter what I'm riding next year, I hope to win some races.
I've been in racing for 22 years now, so I still want to be out here next year. So that's why I want to come back and win some nationals and prove that I can win some races, and I'll be here.
I haven't gotten a win in a while, so I definitely want to win the race.
You're not into that, are you, at all?
What?
Not winning.
No, I'm not into not winning. That's pretty much
not into it.
It's no good.
Bums me right out. Okay, one last quick question before you go over and do another massive autograph signing. The darling of motocross. Let's see the hairdo. Come on. Let's see it.
Hold on. It's a mop.
That's it, but underneath here.
Oh, I was trying to copy Jerry,
Yeah, right.
With that hairdo. Check him out. He's looking good.
Friends and neighbors, I give you Sam Boyd, illegitimate love child of Chris Berman. Ladies and gentlemen, today on Geraldo, the lives and loves of the motocross studs and superstars. They've all got good-looking women. This is mine. No, back down here. Today, in-depth interviews, what they do at home. Okay, so, you guys are pretty much newly married for the home viewing audience. How long have you been married to Doug Henry?
Oh, since October. So what's that make it? 7, 8 months?
A while. Okay.
A while.
And you knew when you signed on to this marriage what it was going to be like,
I definitely knew. So I had a trial run last year, before he ended up marrying me. We saw what it would be like on the road, together. And it worked out good, so we figured the marriage wouldn't be a big deal. It's just a formality.
But all in all, it's been fun?
All in all, it's been great. He's a great guy.
Can we just go into a 2-shot for a second? I just want to state from my own personal observations that these two are the happiest couple on tour. They're always smiling. It's probably an East Coast thing. He's got an ice bag, but deep down inside, he's probably smiling too. You guys get my vote. You can hang with me anytime. Is there anything you'd like to say?
Jerry Bernardo's the best.
Oh, I didn't look for that. Your husband is?
Todd DeHoop, number 26, Honda of Troy.
And what's it like to be a motocross wife? Be on tour with us, Todd, all us guys?
Well, it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy going to the races every weekend, and am I supposed to look at him right here? and I really enjoy the people. From week to week, we get to meet fun people like yourself.
Thank you.
And I really enjoy the fact that there are a lot more women at the races than what there used to be, like Stacey Henry and Sarah Stanton, and there used to be Jana Cooper, and you find Cammy.
It's really no different than anybody else. You're around the public a lot. You have people in your face all the time.
Yeah.
And it's just a lot of training, a lot of hard work, dedication.
Well, actually, it's a pretty tough life. I work Monday through Thursday, and I travel on the weekends, but it's something that we decided. I had a good job opportunity, and I wanted to take it, but I also wanted to be a part of this with Jeff.
Winning a race is the big up, or at least putting in a good effort. The down is when they don't have a good race and they're really bummed out about it.
I'm 25 years old, and I've been to Europe, I've been to Japan, I've been basically everywhere in the United States. The down is probably, we're both real close to our families, and it's hard because we have to, when we're home for just a few days, we got to run, say hi and bye, and on to the next person.
First, the 250s. It's an all-Italian show in the absence of world champ Tetsuya Harada, who broke his hand early in the year. That's Laura, should have been world champ Caparossi, passing bitter rival Max Biaggi in typically hard-fought last lap action. Equally typical, Biaggi overcooks it in the last turn, nearly taking out Doriano Romboni, allowing Caparossi to win. All that Italian intensity has made for great racing all season. 250 lap times rivaling the 500s on the right tracks. We take a look at the current standings. Caparossi has already made his deal to move to the big bike class next year. Best move back the fences. In 500, number 17 is a huge story. Alberto Puig, in his first year on half-liter bikes, has consistently run at the front, and that makes him a national hero in his native Spain. For Team Marlboro Roberts, the season is a disaster. There goes Daryl Beattie into the dirt at the same race where Luca Catalora crashed earlier. No points for either. Meanwhile, the consistent front runner is Mick Doohan on the Honda. Number one, the world champ Kevin Schwantz, after breaking his arm just before the season, has never really gotten on terms with Doohan. Though, as the upcoming sequence clearly indicates, Schwantz is still one of the few men in the world who can handle the full ferocity of a 500. Wow. At Hockenheim, Honda's top speed is an irresistible force. Doohan ran away, as he does at most of the fast tracks. Schwantz was forced into a late race braking battle with the upstart Puig, and though he was able to win that battle convincingly, the fact remains he's a long way behind Doohan on the track and in the points. After a slow start, Mick and his Honda have become a steamroller, and though the tall Texan Schwantz must certainly try to clear his head of such negative thoughts, it appears his chances of repeating as world champion grow dimmer with each passing race. There are, of course, many who feel these are just desserts for Doohan, who was en route to a runaway championship 2 years ago when he fell and broke his leg. First, a little something to think about. Once you get to the top, how do you get back down? Safety workers had more to worry about. They say it's hot the higher you get. Hot and sticky, as number 21, John Hislop, does an unfortunate face plant at half track. Michigan's Doug Plant tops that. Some MotoWorld sympathy points for this crash landing. The reigning 540 champ Paul Pincinot had no trouble finding the groove in the middle and gliding to the top in a cool first round low of 6.28 seconds.
It was a little exciting toward the end. I had a pretty good sized wheelie before the timer. I ended up backing off a bit. I know I got more speed. I can get a better time if I can ride it a little better.
Now that's what I call ambition. Paul could have sat on the sidelines with a winning time, but no, he got back out there. So too did Ralph Krieger, who should have watched Paul and stayed on that fast and narrow middle lane. Pincinot went back out and ran 0.2 of a second quicker than he did the first time, perhaps just to prove a point. It was the two quickest runs of the day. Second, though, goes to 16-year-old David Watson, his third top 5 finish in a row.
I don't know, it's strange. I didn't expect to do this good, so, right off the bat, but I can't wait to go back to the next race.
800 champ Tom Reiser looks for the right line. I told you things were going to get wild in this class. Check it out. Reiser's got a pretty good looking run here, but 6th is the best he can muster. His second trip only 0.4 of a second faster, and so 6th place sticks for the old-timer from Columbus, Ohio. But don't feel bad. How about last year's runner-up, Louis Grenzer? He is off hard. Second run, Well, not a whole lot better. Front wheel way off the ground. Finally goes out of bounds 3/4 of the way up the hill. Look out, folks. Here comes Grenzer Jr. He's got 0 points for the afternoon. Goes from 1st to 5th in the points. That leaves the lead up for grabs. Here's Randy Gabriel. Possibly the first place finish. Nah, Randy's good only for 10th. Harry Schreiber Jr. seizes the moment on Grenzer's spare. He runs a 5.96, best run of the day. Congratulations all around. But wait a minute, Harry. The fat lady has not yet sung. She's waiting for Greg Williams to see if he can hang on, and he does, and wins by a 10. Greg not only wins, but takes over the point lead ahead of Frazier and Reiser. 7 points separate the top 5. Great series. We'll begin with the 3-time and defending NHRA champion Dave Schultz. Burning out, warming up, and getting ready for John Smith in the semifinals. Smith, the comparative newcomer, got the better start, but Schultz ran him down with a 177.5 mile-per-hour pass to go to the final. In the other bracket, Jim Bernard on the near side against his Star Racing teammate John Myers. Boy, you hate to race your teammate in the semi. You want to meet in the final. This one was Myers by a couple of bike lengths. And so for the final, guess who? Another Dave Schultz versus John Myers showdown. That's been the story of the season. Myers has lost 6 consecutive races to Schultz. Can he finally whip him and get the 10 grand? At the light, it's Schultz and Myers with identical reaction times, 433 thousandths of a second. Schultz won this one on the big end by about a bike length. That's his 7th straight win over Myers, his 4th victory of the season, 29th career victory, and a big point lead for Dave Schultz.
I'm a big TV star. Everything in Vegas is big. You put down $100 on a 40-to-1 shot with the spin wheel, you get $4,200. Me and my cameraman Dan chipped in. We bought this Star Trek camera. It's the least we can do. Hey, how's it going? Look at that. Steven Spielberg, eat your heart out, kid. We got the camera. Big bucks, 40-to-1, Vegas, round 15. We're pulling all the stops. Ed, are we pulling all the stops? Look at the size of that thing. It's unbelievable.
Even with his second consecutive season's championship clinched and knowing that the $75,000 jackpot was already waiting for him, Jeremy McGrath cut not one competitor any slack in the season's finale. He did better than a casino croupier, raking in all the chips. Leading from green flag to checkers, Jeremy pocketed $5,000, the winner's share. Plus, before leaving this town, known for sending many home with empty pockets, he also collected another $14,000 for winning every Silver Bullet Award. That's the promotion that gives hard, cold cash to a rider who's the fastest qualifier and also wins the race.
I think that might be another record. I don't think anyone's ever won all the Coors Light money.
This year's top privateer, Larry Ward, and number 21, Jeff Matiasevitch, also aboard a Yamaha, showed strong early. Ward melting in the 100-plus degree heat, and Chicken capturing fourth, his best finish of the year. The battle for second in the point standings never was able to live up to its billing after a confrontation in their qualifying heat sent both Mike LaRocco and Mike Keidrowski to the semis. Once number 7 LaRocco and number 3 Keidrowski settled into second and third during the main event, they were not in a position to challenge Jeremy or each other, and the yawning began. Number 4, Steve Lamson, probably rode one of the best races of the evening. Lamson was dead last during the opening lap and fought his way through 13 riders for a 7th place finish. At the end of an exhausting night, it was McGrath's 19th win in only 2 seasons. The final standings for the 1994 season: McGrath, LaRocco, Keidrowski, Emig, and Lamson. Rounding out the top 10, Stanton, Henry, Ward, Swink, and Craig.
Mechanics were working on the bites a little bit while ago. Wait a second. Okay, now we're in the Kawasaki pits. Somebody cased it. There was a big problem. They had to put bars on Kawasaki. Okay. All right, once again, by the miracles of modern...
No, I have to do this because his production managers tried about 20 times to get him to do this shot, you see? And he's wasted a lot of film, and he's in trouble, and they're trying to get him to do it right, and he just can't get it down this time. So I figured I'd come in and help and waste more film.
All right, that's it. What's Hannah's phone number?
MW2 has been brought to you by Honda Motorcycles, the leader in on and off-road fun. Honda, come ride with us. And by Suzuki. Right now, your Suzuki dealer has the ride you've been waiting for and the financing to get it.
Round 15. E finito. It's over. Second pace professionally here at Wet n Wild in Vegas with Dan and Vittoria, having a little end of the season fun. Oh, beautiful. Little end of the season fun. I just went on the big knack machine. Jeremy's gonna buy that for me after this whole thing's over. He got a big check. $7 grand, won all the course challenge money, total of $14,000. And oh, who could forget $75,000 for being the #1 Supercross rider in 1994. Jeremy McGrath, he did it again, repeat.